What's up, you guys? It looks like a car graveyard here, but we haven't addressed or talked about any of these products in so stinking long, and we really need to get to the bottom of working on some of them. And I come here today to ask you guys what you want us to work on first. The Square Turd, the Yoda back there, the Ford, the Civic, or maybe even Old Blue here. Old Blue has some, I believe, oil mixed with the water, so something of that nature. I did crank and run for the longest. I still have the keys to it somewhere. There's so many keys that I keep losing them. We had the keys to the Civic. We never lost those. We lost the keys to the Ford for the longest, hence the reason we never worked on it. But videos are coming. I just want to take a second to talk to you guys about these videos and what you'd want to see first. Let me know, do we want to work on Old Blue? Do we want to work on the Square Turd? The King Ranch? The Civic? What do y'all want to see? Or the Yoda? But it's time we start working on all this stuff and getting to the bottom of it. The Square Turd, the reason it isn't painted, there's a whole backstory on this. We also got to put an engine in that Jeep, but I'm no mechanic, so yeah, about that. But the square body, she's in rough shape because we left her sitting for so long. But you know, it smells like rats. We painted all this blue and everything like that. It was a surprise. I wanted to get it painted for my son for Christmas one year. The backstory on this truck, it got kind of destroyed and it was just primer gray, and I wanted to surprise him. It did crank and run. Now, the crazy part about all of this is we're gonna have to find plugs and wires for it. When I bought the plugs and wires, they were still there. I just wanted to replace them, but now the rats, I dug in there the other day and the rats have chewed it all to pieces. So I have to put the new plugs and wires on it. Now, the storage building has to be cleaned out because somewhere in there, not to mention we have things that we need to put in there and it's like a wreck right now. And we really need those to address and work on this. I'd hate to have to buy more of what we already have. If we have to, that's fine. But I just really want to know what you guys want to see me work on first. Sorry about the camera angle, you know, but camera angle doesn't matter when you're talking to the camera and you guys enjoy watching. There are some videos on this channel already on this truck about the carburetor and everything like that. It has been sitting for almost 8 years, you guys. And when I bought this truck, it was immaculate. It was beautiful. It was solid. There was no rust in the floors. The floor pans were good. Like, it was a beautiful truck. I stole this truck basically for the price that I gave for it. And it cranked, ran, and drove. I used to drive it all over town and everything and put 30D tags on it, drove it everywhere. But I wanted it painted, and that's a backstory that we don't really want to get into. I think there's some legal issues that I can't talk about. But I hope that you guys really put in your input and tell me, sorry for the wind, and tell me what you want to see first. And whatever you guys want to see is what we'll work on first. We have to order a part for the King Ranch. The Civic is having that same transmission issue. All the fluid's drained out right now, so I have to put fluid in it. But I'm not really the Chinese work kind of guy. I don't really know about sideways engines and stuff. I'm not a mechanic, but I know enough to get by. Plus, YouTube tells you everything you need to know. But I've posted a lot on our newer vehicle lately, on our Suburban, because it was having some issues. Go down there on my videos and you'll see that we addressed some issues with it. We had to put a we had to put a few things on the Suburban. But anyways, I'm gonna jump in there and try to edit this video up. Let me know if y'all want to see a full-blown video of this truck, and I will definitely put that out for you guys. Maybe we can give it one of those thumbnail titles like everybody does. Will this truck run and drive after 10 years sitting? I don't know, something like that. But I really want to boost this channel and get it going. But I love you guys. Thank you very much.